Okay, this session is officially on recording, and I want to welcome everyone to this session. And here with me, I've got a stakeholder from UniF, and that's Mesoma is here. I equally have a stakeholder from Autonomous Community, and that's Odinaka and myself. So, and I believe we have enough stakeholders to answer any kind of question or any kind of inquiry, confusion, clarification you have. So we have enough people to do that. And first, I will call Odinaka to talk to you. I'll just greet you, and then Mesoma will greet you as well. Odinaka, you're welcome. So you can talk to our interns.
Good evening, Mr. Charles. Good evening, everyone. My name is Mojiko Odinaka, and it's nice seeing you guys. This is my first time. I'll be seeing your messages in the group and all that, so it's good to meet you all.
Okay, and I equally have Mesoma here. Mesoma, over to you.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Mr. Charles. Good evening, Odi. My name is Wabogo Mesoma, the admin person at UniF. Nice to meet you all. I think this is the first time I'm joining your live session. Nice to be here with you all.
Okay. All right, thank you, Odi and Meso, and all the interns who joined the Autonomous Community from UniF. So here I can see our class rep or course rep, and by name Aisha and others, all the team leads here, and all the interns, and even the BAs that joined the project as the project has already started. So I want to welcome all of you. Most of the project managers, they are getting to meet the BAs, and the BAs are just getting to know them. So I hope you guys are blending very well. And that is the real world experience, what we're going to see there very soon after we finish our project from here. Okay, in my own part, I work everywhere. I see myself. I work in UniF as a teacher. I equally work in Autonomous Community as a consultant. So, yeah, that is me here. And so many of us already knows UniF very well, so I'm not gonna waste my time explaining UniF. I will be talking more about autonomous communities. And autonomous community is a very big platform, so we are still developing the platform and other things. Yeah, some of you hear someone who says, I decided to do what I did because I don't know what you guys think we are doing here. You know, we've invested a lot of money in autonomous communities. So I was hoping that you, as an intern who joined the company, because you here in Nigeria, most companies, you are going to be working, I believe American companies, you are going to be working with them remotely without even going to America, and they are going to be paying you So you might not be able to go to their physical office or whatever. And that's what even me, 80% of companies I've worked in this in UK as the IT professional, I work remotely. I don't go to some of them I have to go like twice or once every week. So autonomous community has been there even before this boot camp started. And when I tell you guys you are doing your internship with autonomous communities, if I'm you, the first thing I will do is to Google autonomous community. Just search autonomouscommunity.com to know whom they are, because the website is their website is there, the web portal is there. If you go to Play Store, if you type autonomous communities, their application is there. And some of you are saying that autonomous community is a fake company we are using. It doesn't exist. We just want to use a name to do internship. I've gone beyond that. So when we say we are placing you on internship, you should be very serious about the internship. Well, I'm not the one who doing it. You are the one who doing it. And you need it, So before you are going to ask any question, I believe we have a capacity. I want to demonstrate what autonomous community stands for, which I'm going to do by sharing the screen now. I'll take you around our interface and you see what's going on in our autonomous community. Yeah. Just a moment. Okay, I hope you can see my screen. Yeah, if you can see my screen now, okay. This is, if you look at the browser here, what you can see is autonomouscommunities.com. Yeah, this is autonomous community. So if you want to log into autonomous communities, which I'm going to do now, is username and password. Okay, so we are in the interface of autonomous community. Autonomous community is a platform, just like we call it social e-commerce. Social e-commerce, because based on geography, social and e-commerce that is being used, developed to manage communities, different communities. That's the purpose. So we are still at the building stage, but we've gone so far that we've already started profiling communities. So if you look at here, we have community businesses, or we are still working on them. We have communities, we have events and other things. Yeah. And if you come here, you see community market. So this community market, what is it means? It means that every community here has a market. Within that market, they can buy and sell and do a lot of activity within the market. For instance, somebody like me, I'm from Nsukka, and let's see, we have Nsukka community, Nsukka autonomous community. In this autonomous community, so Nsukka is going to have a market where all the people in Nsukka can buy and sell within autonomous community, and it's going to be delivered onto your wherever you want to see to be delivered, onto your address or any pickup point. So that is community market. So if you see community here, the community will have different community that has been profiled. You see a lot of communities have already been profiled. So let's see, we pick one community here. Which one am I going to choose? Okay, so okay, let's say we choose this particular community here. If you come to this community, you can see this is the community market here. So anybody who is a member of this community, you see members here, we've not onboarded them yet because we are still test running the system. See the members here. Everybody in this community, you click on member, you see them. Yeah, you see some of, so like for some of the people here, you see Odinaka is here, you see Thank God here. The people you can see here are people who Odinaka and Thank God. Thank God is the developer who onboarded almost all the, or profiled all the activities within this particular autonomous community. So but when we start onboarding the members of this community, you're going to see all the members, everybody, for instance, all the people who is members of Nsukka autonomous community, you're going to see them here. So you can know who is part of your community. Then you see here, this is the store. So anybody here can sell and anybody can buy. So that is it. There is no product because we've not onboarded people in this community. But when people here, even what you get from your farm, anything you want to sell. So all these people selling here, we're trying to make life easy for our people. You don't need to go to market all the time. If you don't have money to buy big shop in Nsukka big market, you can be in your house, post your product, and somebody will buy it. We work with delivery people. The delivery will go pick the product up and go and deliver. Just simple. And you can make payment through this platform. It's very easy. So when all these people start selling, they become vendors. And these vendors, at the moment, we do not have a central place to manage them. We're going to have a lot of vendors. Because a lot of people are going to be selling, a lot of people are going to be buying. So the only thing we can use to manage all the people selling now, for instance, we say we want to have all the people in Enugu State, all the people in Nsukka, we want to have a meeting with them, our vendors from Nsukka. The only way is through WhatsApp group. That's the only way we can do that. We can only manage their contacts and a lot of yes, we have all their contacts here. but we cannot manage it effectively the way we want to manage, because this is more like a front-end marketplace field of activity. So at the back end, it's going to be difficult to manage them the way we want it. Their activities. So all their data is primarily going to be on Excel documents. That is the way we are going to be having many of them. So, but if you want a situation where you want things to work well, we create a CRM system for them, through which is going to help us to manage them effectively at the back end office. And that CRM, with that CRM, we should be able to have a group of autonomous community vendors. We can have vendors, we can have delivery people, we can have autonomous community by location, people living in Soka, people living in Enugu, Abuja, people living in Ghana, people living in Cameroon, people living in UK, people living in US, and the rest of them. And in a very, very easy to manage. It's not gonna be difficult. You know, like if you go to company like Amazon that is serving the whole world, this is the way. It's very easy for them to manage because they have a very good central base where all their contacts, from there you can schedule a meeting, you can have a history of your conversation, your activities, resolution of issues, and things like that. Yeah, but now here becomes the marketplace where the activity goes on. But behind closed door, that CRM system is going to help to manage things very well. So this is what I just say. Let's explain this very well to you. So after then, if you still have questions which will come with your group, then we'll help you to answer some of these questions very well. So that is, there's other activities that goes on here. You can do any other thing, socialize, like Facebook, like LinkedIn or Instagram. A lot of activities. A social media e-commerce platform based on location. You know, the difference between autonomous community and Facebook is that Facebook is focusing on managing people. Yeah, they are interested in people, you and me. But autonomous community, the difference between us who are interested in communities, managing communities, giving community access to civic engagement. You know, these are basic. Another difference is that, yes, if you go to Facebook, Facebook has a Facebook marketplace, but the Facebook marketplace is different from our own marketplace. In Facebook, you can see a product you like, people can post their product. If you see a product you like, you contact the person selling the product. So the person will meet you, people can bargain the price, or you people trust. So Facebook bringing people one-to-one to sell. You cannot place an order on Facebook. So for our own here, our marketplace here, if you see a dress you like the quality and everything, and you like it, the price is there. All you need to do is click on that cloth. The cloth will take you to shopping cart. You add it in shopping cart, you make payment via the autonomous community without meeting the vendor. And the payment will be received by autonomous community escrow account. The money will be held in the escrow account. So Then you, the vendor, the seller, will deliver the product, just like Amazon. You deliver the product, and once the person receives the product, then we release the money for the person selling the product. An autonomous community, for rendering this administrative and every activity, has their own little commission for every transaction they make. So why am I saying autonomous community is just like bringing Facebook, bringing Amazon, and put them together, and then equally manage communities, give community management access, where every community has a small digital place where the Igwe traditional rulers, all of them, they can manage themselves. That is what autonomous community is. And do business, sell, create opportunities. That's what autonomous community is doing. So, yeah. And if you come over here, this is Google Play Store. If you look at Google Play Store, you see that the application is already here. So if you want to download it from, if you are using Android, you can download it from Google Play Store. Yeah. The App Store, here we are having issues with the app, which we are resolving. And once we finish resolving it, well, we are even spoke with some of our developers today. If you go to App Store, you are going to see it and should be able to download it if you are using iPhone. So this is what we are doing, and we plan to use it to empower our people. You see, like the way only Facebook has empowered a lot of people are making money, a lot of people are having to meet their daily needs. So a lot of people in Africa, their livelihood is dependent on only Facebook. So, and this is what we're trying to do, to try to increase economic activities in our societies, empower people the more. So that is what we stand for. And yeah. So if there's any other thing you need to know more about us, don't hesitate to ask us. But you see, we have a mobile application already. We have, we've seen our platform or website, and that's it. That's what autonomous community. So in my capacity as a consultant with autonomous community, I've said what they permit me to say for now. You know, so that is it. And I think what I've said is enough to get us started. So if you have question, any kind of question, like Odinaka here has been working with this platform for a long time, you know, and even Mesoma is we work once we are working with UniF. You work with all the sisters and brothers companies of UniF, and we have a lot of UniF have a lot of sisters and brothers companies. So many of us are working on which we are trusting God. We are going to scale multinationally very soon. Yeah. So I'm done with you because I think I've given the little explanation I have in my own capacity, and other people can then. So I don't know, Audie or Mason, if you want to have anything to add on what I said, or are you going to wait for them to ask their questions and we'll take it from there, or don't know? But if you have anything, let me just, if you don't have, then
Please, I have a question, sir.
I'm not talking to you yet. I'm talking to Obi and organize as if they have anything to say before we start. Yeah.
Oh, okay. There's nothing to say. Let's hear from them and know if they have any questions.
Okay. We are going to be organized here because we'll have 4 project teams represented here, and we are going to want to do it group by group. When one group finish, then another group can finish so that we don't have chaos. Yeah, that's what we can call it focus group. You know, when we're doing business analysis, I told you people about what we call focus group. When you have focus group, you can manage them very well if you want to manage them very well. So we might say, let's start from Southwest. When Southwest finish, then we can come down to Southeast, and we can go to North and South. Yeah. So that is how we're going to do it. So the Southwest group, I hope the project managers and the business analysts, they are ready with their questions, and yeah, we can take it from there. We are waiting. We don't have all the time.
I'm trying to reach out. She's saying where she is at network. I don't know if she's okay. Deborah is here. She can go ahead, please.
Okay, good evening, everyone. This is Deborah Ajayi from Southwest Group.
Yeah, please, can we see you?
Where I am, there is no light. It's dark.
Oh, please, I don't think it's going to work. Southeast, are you ready?
Hello, Lady Joe, are you ready?
Yes. Let me just get my eyes on. Okay, good evening, everyone. I don't know if you can hear me.
Is it from Southeast of
Southeast? Yes.
Okay, thank you.
My name is Ijoma Odo. I'm part of the business analyst. I'm from the part of the business analysis team working on autonomous communities CRM project, and I just want to thank you all for taking your time to join us today. Okay, the purpose of today's session is to better understand how each department currently carries out their activities and challenges you experience in your day-to-day work. Before I go further with my question, I just want clarity. I want to know, before I go give detailed requirements questions, could you please clarify? I don't know who clarified this for me amongst you all. Maybe the business and the product owner. Could you please clarify what CRM solution we are implementing? Are we working on an existing CRM, then configuring it to what the business needs, or we are customizing an original CRM from the scratch to deliver to get all what the business needs? Or are we using an existing, for instance, maybe we'll use HubSpot, then we'll configure it to what we actually want? Or are we, the CRM, is it from the scratch? Is it a customized CRM? So that's my question.
Okay, we don't have any CRM system we have at the moment. And to ask us if we are using or building from the scratch, I believe you are in that position to advise us. That's why we hired you as a business analyst. So it's your duty to advise us based on our current situation, whether we should build from the scratch or whether we should build, use a cloud base. So is your duty, we are not here, for instance, me, I don't know any more thing about CRM system. If I know all this, I'm not going to hire any business analyst to help us, give us expert advice. So that is why we are here waiting for you. So this is what we want to know from you through the business case that you're advising us that based on your analysis, based on your finding, you want us to build from the scratch. Or so it's not in our capacity to tell you to answer that question.
Okay. Thank you so much for answering that. That's noted. I just wanted to be sure so I don't assume anything. I want to really know what to think. So I would love to, the interviews, the questions I'll be asking, I don't know if the stakeholders responsible are here. I would love to interview the executive sponsor of this project, the product owner, the sales team, the customer success team, the vendor management team, the CRM administrator and development team, because they are the major stakeholders for this project. So I don't know if I can carry on and just ask maybe.
I told you that everybody here have the stakeholders that are representing autonomous community have the capacity to handle your question and clarify you.
Okay. Okay, let me just go to the product owner. My first question to the product owner, I want to, based on the project brief, which was given to us, which areas should we focus most on? We already have the general scope. We just want to know the highest priority for you in this CRM, this project. What's the highest priority for you? Just to prioritize the project itself.
Well, the highest priority is to make sure that our company have a good CRM system that is working very well and address our basic need.
Okay, because let me just rephrase it. Because we have the lead management, we have customer management, we have vendor management and reporting. I want to know which area is more, if order of hierarchy, which area is more like important. I know they are all important, but which one do you think you want to see being applied first in the CRM? I don't know if you understand.
Like I said, we do not have that kind of capacity to start telling you about CRM, but we've told you the problem we're having. So based on the problem we're having, you should be able to understand our need and prioritize it accordingly and advise us.
Okay. Okay. That is noted. So I don't know. I'm going to the sales team now. The sales team, I don't know. I want you to walk us through.
I'm sorry, Ijeoma. I'm so sorry to cut you short, but like
Okay.
Mr. Charles said, it seems like you're not getting it. So there is no sales team, product owner, whatever. Just go straight and ask your questions. Anybody here can actually answer your question. Okay, just ask your questions. You're not directing to any. If all the sales team, everybody is here, do you think we're gonna leave here today? So just go ahead and ask your questions, please.
Okay. Sorry about that. I want to, because we would need to know the current workflow concerning sales. We want to know the current workflow. What happens? What happens when a lead comes in? Currently, I want to know the manual way people are working on it. Maybe that's why it influenced you wanting to have a CRM. So I want to know concerning the sales, when a lead comes in, what follows, how does a lead comes in, and what follows from there to make a lead qualified. And even for you to say this is a lead, this is a qualified lead, I want to understand the flow concerning sales.
Okay. I told you that we have a marketplace, and in that marketplace, we have vendors, people who are selling. Those people who are selling, they are still our customers because they are using our platform. You know, our customers is not the people who is buying advertised products. You know, we are working on a business to business model. Business to business is that all the vendors, all the small businesses selling on our platform are our customers. Are you getting that?
Yes.
Because they are using our infrastructure. So, and all of them, before they sell to anybody, we need to have their contacts. We need to know whom they are. We need to vet them. You know, so we need to have all their contacts. So if somebody indicates interest in being a vendor in autonomous community, what we do is we put the person on an Excel sheet. We record the person on an Excel sheet. You know what Excel sheet means? Then we create a WhatsApp group where we call it vendor WhatsApp group. And from there, any other vendor who indicates interest, we add the person there. You know, they can contact us through our website. We have emails there. They can send us email. We have telephone number. They can call up through phone number. Once we get the person, we verify the person. If you look at the platform, you see we have verification. Before you can sell, we'll give you, anybody can register and use our platform, but not everybody can sell. Before you can sell, become a vendor, you are going to be verified. We are going to collect your ID card, your pass, either whichever ID card, either passport or biometric voter's card. But you need proof of ID, which we are going to use to validate, and your address. So these are basic things that will make us to verify you before you can become a vendor. So these are how currently we manage vendors, and equally delivery people, because it's not only the people selling. When somebody places order, people are going to pick it up and deliver. So if you want to become a delivery driver or person, then you need to follow the process. So in that way, we'll create another WhatsApp group for the delivery people and add them that in WhatsApp group and create another Excel sheet. Is that manual or not?
Okay, it's manual.
Okay.
So if I can understand what you've just said, both the vendor, the sales team, and the delivery, the person comes into your platform, registers, and when he registers, then you capture the details on your Excel sheet. When you capture it on your Excel sheet, then you add the person on a WhatsApp group.
Yes.
When you add the person on a WhatsApp group, then you also add the person on the autonomous group.
The person, you can once you register, you have the capacity to request for verification.
Yes, okay.
Once you request for verification, we verify you. Once you become a verified person, you are now qualified to become a vendor.
Okay.
If you choose, you can sell. If you choose, you cannot sell. But verifying alone, you have to request for a verification. That automatically qualify you to sell. But if you don't verify, you are just normal person in a normal autonomous community, you can buy any product you want without being verified. No, we are not. Yeah, but this are our customers. You know, the main customers were looking at trying to manage their activity for now. These are because we have to start from them before any other thing, because they are the people going to power selling and delivering. Yes. So that's how we capture them.
Okay. So thank you for that. Thank you so much. I want to understand, what are the main challenges you experience in managing leads and following up them? I believe you get leads. So what are the challenges you have currently that makes you want to get this CRM? What are the challenges in managing leads and following up? Like, I don't know if you get the question.
Okay, maybe Odinaka will answer this one if Odinaka is in there.
Okay. From what Mr. Charles answered before, you can see that everything is done manually and it's very, very taxing. So that alone is enough challenge on its own.
Okay. Then I want to believe that from all you've said, both the sales team, the vendor, they have almost the same formats when it comes to leads, and when it comes to vendor onboarding, they have the same format, the manual way. Like when you register, your information is being captured on Excel. Is that what happens to almost also leads, like a contact, not a vendor this time? Is that what happens to leads also? Like when you get a new lead, do you capture the lead on your maybe your Excel, like you said? Is it same Excel? Then maybe you add them to the WhatsApp group. From the WhatsApp group, then they apply for verification. After verification, then they become a bona fide autonomous community member. Is that how it goes for both the sales and the vendor? Is it the same process, or there's a difference in it?
Sorry, Ijoma, what do you mean by sales and vendor? I don't think I understand that.
Because according to the project brief, you also deal with leads, not just vendor. Vendor is not just vendor, you also deal with leads like contacts. You understand? Maybe
Okay,
someone.
let me clarify what lead, because it seems you are a bit confused. I'm clarifying this as your instructor, not as a stakeholder.
Okay.
Because as a stakeholder, it's not my duty to teach you what lead is. But as an instructor, what lead is? What is lead? Lead is potential. I want you to use it, the word potential.
Okay.
That is it. That should not confuse you again. Lead can be potential
Bias.
for potential.
Bias.
Please, I'm coming. In this scenario, this lead are potential vendors. Are you getting it?Ose people who want to sell in those customers, because I told you that they are our customers. Because our business is on, we have different business model. We have B2B, we have B2C. So our business here, autonomous community, is on business to business. That is B2B, not B2C. B2B in that those vendors, those sellers, market sellers, they are our customers. In this regard, we call them customers, although they are vendors, but they are our customers. So potential sellers in autonomous community are anybody who want to get verified badge, so that you can be able to sell, or you can experience the full potential of autonomous community. You know, once you request, go to our platform, you see verification. If you click request, if you want to verify, you go there and click request for verification. Once we receive a request for verification, then we know you want to do a business. in autonomous community. You don't just want to be here to send videos or share images or chats or follow. Then we know you are a potential business person. Once you receive that, automatically you are a lead. Are you getting my point?
Yes, yes.
Anybody who indicates interest is the person who wants to experience the full potential of autonomous community. It gives you opportunity to sell. Even if you don't want to sell, we'll still capture you because now you have the potential to do business. And you have a lot of businesses that are going to be running autonomous communities. But before you can do any business, earn money in autonomous community must be verified. We want trusted people to be able to do business. So with that, we can call that lead. Are you getting the points now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you so much for that clarity. Okay, I want to still ask a question. Can you walk me through how you currently manage your marketing activities and contacts, how you manage it? How do you get and use customer or contact information for marketing?
I don't get what you mean by contacting. Maybe you can rephrase your question.
Like your marketing activities now in your autonomous community, how do you currently manage your marketing activities? Like, do you run campaigns?
If you go to autonomous community, we have a lot of campaign activity like a pro member in autonomous community. So, which anybody who is equally want to use autonomous community, you can create a lead, you can create a campaign. So have a campaign in autonomous community where anybody can use to advertise your products, your whatever you are doing. So we call it campaign, ad. So we as a company, autonomous community, we equally use it as well. So if we want to campaign, if we want to make announcements, we can boost. Once we boost it, it means that anybody in autonomous community can see that post. You know, you don't need to follow. Once we boost a particular ad or post, anybody, even if you have 1 billion people in autonomous community and a post is boosted, then it becomes visible to everybody. That is the way we campaign. That is our most effective way of marketing. Are you still there?
Mr. Chris, you can continue.
Okay. Good evening, sir. Good evening, everybody.
Okay, good evening, Mr. Chris.
Yeah. My own destiny is, I can see that since you said it's autonomous community, that means it's just like our normal community market. I'm trying to say that I perceive that most of the products there would be agricultural products. And since it will be agricultural product, because most of the time these agricultural products are always cheaper in those community markets. And since it says it's B2B, that means it's not, it's just targeting companies are going to, if it's a B2B market, it's a market that the buyers are companies, maybe it's either their input, they come and buy their inputs, what they use to manufacture whatever they're doing also. So my challenge, what I'm trying to say as a business analyst is, how profitable, how will it be? Because most of those people offering such products, some of them may not be educated enough, maybe to either use even WhatsApp message, because you have said that the major communication this thing is through WhatsApp, maybe or phone calls, maybe email may not be used. Because even at that, some of these village women that are in the villages, they may not even know how to operate, including some men, how to operate the WhatsApp, maybe how to send WhatsApp message or to receive and so on and so forth. So how is it? How are they not going to be skeptical using this software or operating in such a market? That is the first question I'm trying to ask. Because you can't go there and sell all these products they sell it, maybe in Amazon or other well-known markets. The advantage they will have is that most times people go to those local markets to buy agricultural products. But what I'm trying to foresee as a business analyst is that at times the people that have those products themselves, they may not even, the issue of communication will be a serious challenge. So how are you thinking that you are going to handle the issue of communicating with those people? There are people that they can only pick phone call and not they cannot do anything WhatsApp or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard what you said. Before I answer this question, somebody is raising hand, maybe it's emergency. Grace, are you raising hand? Do you have emergency?
No, sir, it's not an emergency. I just want him to finish so that I'm from the Southwest group, so I just thought to start my questions when he's done.
Okay, then we have to wait when we are done because we gave you people opportunity first. You guys are not ready.
Yes, I had network issues. But the network is better now.
Okay, it's good to see your face now. Okay, Mr. Chris, let me start from the first, explain what dictionary meaning of autonomous community means. Autonomous community is a self-sustained, self-organized community, self-governed community. Autonomous community, maybe you want to classify the platform, is not a local platform for local people or for village people, for managing only those in the village. So autonomous community is not meant for only in Soka. Autonomous community is not meant for Nigeria alone. Autonomous community can be a community here in London, in New York, in Canada, and every other part of the world. A self-sustained community. Yes, and that is what we call autonomous community. And autonomous community is not limited to any product. As long as it's a product and it can be bought and it can be sold, that is a product. It can be sold and it can be bought in autonomous community. Even Tesla can be sold in autonomous community. If a Tesla join us and want to sell, here we are going to verify Tesla, and Tesla should be able to sell through our automobile section. If Apple decided to sell their phone directly through us, then they should be able to sell, and anybody can buy it. As long, because what we are saying is verification is giving people that confidence and trust that this is a trusted vendor you can buy from. And that's what we're building. In as big as Facebook is, my wife has been scammed from Facebook twice. And once you see Facebook market, it's not gonna, no matter how you don't care, there's nothing concerned on Facebook here in London, and the person who scammed my wife is a white lady, so that is it. So autonomous community is an open, we call it social geo Geo means that location, geosocial e-commerce. You can do your social activities. You can collaborate by location, and you can do your business effectively, no matter what you want to buy, no matter what you want to sell. If you are in a rural area and you are a fish farmer, a fisherman, or you are a wine tapper, here you can bring your wine tapper, put it, and people will buy your wine from you. If you are a tutorial person, you want to create a mini where you can be teaching people basic IT skills, we have that in our autonomous community. You can create it and be selling your courses. You know, hang on, let me finish explaining. If you are electrician and you want to sell your electrician skill, or you are a plumber, you can join. Somebody who is looking for plumber can request for you, and you can deliver the service. If you are a beautician, a makeup artist, you can be selling your makeup artist skills. You put it there, somebody will order, somebody will book you and make payment. You go there and deliver your service, and will release the money for you. So autonomous community is not for selling coconuts and cocoyam from the farm. Okay, your question, another question you are bringing on.
Can I come in? Yeah, you earlier said it's B2B. By B2B, it means you sell to businesses, not to individuals.
So individuals.
Somebody can make a makeup.
When I say B2B, a makeup artist, what is a makeup artist? Is he not a business person?
Selling to who? An individual will be a business.
Sorry to intrude. I'm sorry.
I thought we were supposed to ask this question through a group instead of everybody asking questions. So that
sorry, I went off. My network tripped off. I'm really sorry about that, but I'm back now. I don't know if I can go on. I just have a few more questions, then we'll just wrap this session up. Thank you very much. So concerning the CRM administrator, the team, I want to know who will be using the CRM and what should each user be able to do. Now I'm talking about the access level. Will every stakeholder be given the leverage to use the CRM, or we have specific persons we have in mind that would want to be using the CRM to manage leads? I don't know if you understand my question, sir.
Yeah, if we deem anybody at the moment lead, when it comes to lead, most people in lead is for sales and marketing. You know, mainly sales and marketing manages lead activities in organization, and is going to be in our own case here. It's not going to be different. So it's going to be anybody within the sales and marketing, and that person should be given an access, a due access, every access that the person requires to do his or her job very well. Yeah. So
if I can understand you, the people to be given this access are the sales and the marketing team, right?
Mm-hmm. And not anybody whom we deem fits within the organization. But I said mainly sales and marketing. So, yeah.
Okay, so now the way you compute your leads, where you keep them, is on Excel. So if we create the CRM, are we now going to transfer those leads to the CRM, or we just start up from there? Or do you want us to transfer the existing leads from the Excel sheet, from the manual way? Should we transfer them to the new CRM?
as long as the main thing is that the CRM is functional. Once we have them, it's now the duty of the sales and marketing to decide when they want to migrate whatever they have on the system. If what they have is too much for them to handle, then we use a technical data migration. As a matter, you are going to help us in doing that. We don't know how to do it, but you as a business analyst will help us to teach us or educate us on what to do in that regard.
Okay.
Are you done?
The last question: what will you need to manage once the CRM goes live? Like, what should the administrator be able to do after implementation so that the administrator will not over? Just to know the leverage, the administrator, because the administrator will manage the CRM, right? I want to know the level at which the administrator will be able to assess the level he or she can go once the CRM goes live.
The administrator, a system administrator has the power or the potential to be able to manage it as most of the time, I don't know, but the person should be able to manage our system very well.
Okay. You've given us leverage to do a lot of things as the BA. Well, I just want to say this just in case you have something else to say, because if you check some CRMs, maybe as a customer service, you just have a section you will see. You will not see everything. As maybe a marketer, it's just the section of you being a marketer you see in the CRM. Is that what you would want? Like, maybe every session should have just what he or she is doing, not everything that has to do with the CRM. Is that what you want to see on the CRM?
Like I said, we want a functional CRM system. Functional means we are happy. Once it's deployed, we're happy. And you need to do everything within your power to make sure that this thing is functional and advise us on things we can contribute to make that happen. Whatever you need as a business analyst, technically, because your question is a technical question, so we are not technical. We don't have any technical team to that. So our own is to explain our problem. Then you are the problem solver, will digest it and tell us this is the best way to come about this. And we are very happy to follow you.
Okay. So thank you so much for your time. It has really been impactful for me. And we will still be getting in touch with you for review so you can know of the goings, the processes in which you are following so that you can be carried along. So I think for me, this is good to work with. We'll still meet again and again for reviews to make it get better. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, my stakeholder.
Thank you, Ijoma. You really done a great job.
Please, I want to continue from where I was talking with you before Ijoma came back again. Your explanation is, can you hear me, sir?
Yes.
In your explanation, you said that the target market is B2B. But what you're explaining now, it seems that your target is not only B2B, that it's just like a general e-commerce system. So I want you to come clear. Let us know actually what we are going into.
Okay. So what do you want to hear from me?
We want to know it is what you have in mind that we do this thing, because it's supposed to be, when you talk of B2B, it means the market is targeting only sort of a wholesale business where organizations come and sell and buy. But from what you're explaining now, it means that it's going to be a general e-commerce system where businesses can come and buy, and also individuals can also.
Is there anybody here who have the capacity to explain what B2B to us?
Okay.
Business to business.
Good evening, everybody.
Yeah, good evening.
Let me just briefly explain what Mr. Charles meant by B2B operation for the autonomous community. Mr. Chris, you're getting it wrong. The autonomous community is on its own, and they are working with vendors. Those vendors, they are business persons. So autonomous community is a business, and they are working with the vendors, which are businesses. So those vendors can be working with customers, but autonomous community on its own is working with those vendors. They are working with the vendors, the businesses.
Can I ask you a question? Messi, excuse me, can I ask you a question? Do you know the meaning of B2B in business? And B2C. Do you know the meaning of B2B and B2C?
Mr. Chris, there is I don't know where you get your own, but in our own, this is the B2B we mean. And from my own experience, even on my research, this is the way I understand B2B, and this is the way we are working. So every person who is a vendor in autonomous community is a business person. So that person is going to be working, have their own customers, ordering from them. We are not working directly with customers, those buying from those last person. We are working with the vendors who are selling to the consumers. So that is it. We are not, so is the duty of these vendors, if somebody buys a product from them, then they are going to be the person to deliver to the person. So we are just like Messi said. Messi have summarized everything we are doing here. We, autonomous community, is a business. Vendors are business people. They are now then dealing with the consumers, the last person. We are not dealing with the last person. So we are dealing with the businesses who deals with the last person, and that is our own B2B. I don't know your own B2B, but in the context of what we are doing here, I'm calm because we have other people to capture. We're not going to leave everything for you and your team. Other people are here waiting. I'm telling you, this is the way we want it. If you want to, any other way you want it, that is not what we mean. We have explained the purpose of here.
It's not B2B.
Hang on. The purpose of why we are here is to explain our business. And we are explaining our business to the business analysts. So if you're understanding it that we are correcting it, that's not what we mean. So this is our own B2B, not your own B2B. And
it's wrong, sir. It's wrong with due respect. We have two types of markets. We have B2B and B2C. So
Mr. Chris, Mr. Chris.
Excuse me, let me explain myself, because you are not getting me. Allow me to explain now. You should not just force me.
Mr.
What I'm saying is what you can Google. You can Google it. You can go and fast check me.
Okay,
I'm not trying to say
Mr. Chris.
That is not the kind of
what I'm trying to get, what you're trying to say now is that
that is not the B2B we are talking about. Sorry.
Thank you.
We've told you our own dictionary. I will have our own dictionary. And our own dictionary, this is what we do our own. So if you are going to work with us, do it the way we want it, not the way you want it. That is our own. So here is to tell you what we want, and you give us the service we want. If that is your own, that is the purpose of this requirement gathering. So
it's that not my own, it's the general business thing. We have B2B and B2C.
You know, it's not even communication is not about English term. Communication is about two people trying to exchange ideas. I've told you the kind of our own, even if I don't speak English.
That's why I say it is understood. It's
This is
understood
the way we
clearer now,
want it.
clearer now than before.
Okay. So we are calling another group, which is Southwest.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, my distinguished stakeholders. So I'll go straight ahead to the questions. So my first question is going to be directing towards the customer management processes. What customer information is currently captured? I would like to know how the basic customer details are captured so that we can use that to start our logs.
Okay, I think I will take that.
Okay.
Yeah. First of all, get your name and your location, your NI. We need NIN for verification. So you give us your NIN, you give us your your shop address, shop name and shop address, shop location, and phone number. Okay, basically we need 5 informations from the customer: NIN, shop address, shop location, phone number, and your location.
Okay, thank you. So how should customers be segmented? The type, the region, engagement level, like what type, how should they be segmented?
No, there's no basically there's no segmentation.
Okay.
So
more of the region is fine.
yeah.
Okay,
For
so
now, because we are we are on concentrating on Nsukka, so
yes.
we just everything about Nsukka. So there's no segmentation for now because everybody is from Nsukka. Most of the customers are going to be from there, except when we expand to other states.
Okay. Okay, so based on the customer profile, what history should be visible on their platform, on their profile? So is it through calls, emails, meetings? What kind of history should be on their profile? In the mode of communication.
You said what?
For their modes of communication now, what interaction history should be visible on their profile?
I mean, is it on the profile on the autonomous community, or what should be in the CRM system? So because we have to
in the CRM system, sir.
Okay, in CRM system, for me, CRM system is contact and mainly contact details, and so, and if there's any other way to, like we say here, we don't know how CRM system works. So we want to know what is based on. You are going to tell us how the CRM system. We've not seen CRM. We've not used CRM system before.
Okay. Okay, sir. So the leads, where do they come from? Is it the website, contact form, referrals, events? How do we get leads?
Of course, I've answered this. Please, some of the question we've
I did not get that. That's what I'm asking you.
Because of time, so that other people can participate. Let us not go based on all the things we have on our question. If other people have captured it, but we say that if you want to become a business person in autonomous community, the first thing to do is, if you log into autonomous community, you see verification in your profile. You can request for verification. Other platforms, they charge you, like Facebook. Even Facebook now, before you become a verified person, you pay every month. But we don't do that. All you need to do is just request for verification, and we verify you. But you are going to submit the relevant document during verification. But to become a verified person who give you the status to do business, then it's just through the autonomous community. Just go there, click request verification. That's it. If you register with us, just press, it doesn't require much. You just click request verification. We'll have the verification team, we'll get the alerts from the back end and we'll contact you. So that is a lead. That is the way to show that you are interested. You know, after then you can decide that you're not gonna do business in autonomous community. It's up to you. That you are verified does not automatically makes you a business person, but if you are verified, you have the potential to become a business person.
Okay, sir. Okay, so for the reporting and analysis, what decisions do you need the CRM dashboard and reports to support?
Yeah, the CRM system should be able to display the necessary metrics that will help us know what is going on within the vendors and vendors activity or something like that. Who is the highest seller, who is this and that. You know, we should be able to know top vendors, this and that, something like that. You know, those who are top delivery persons, you know, that kind of thing.
Okay. Also, what KPIs matter the most to the team? Is it the lead conversation? Is it the vendor onboarding time or the pipeline value? What's the most important KPI?
Yeah, what is very important to us is vendors who are actually started selling. We want to see the active vendors. You know, like I said, verifying is a lead. You help us to know that you want to do more in our platform. That is what it means. I want to do more. I want to get verified. You know, once you show that you can want to do more, then we'll give you the access. Because once you verify, that verification will give you access to other things. It will open a window. There are some things you can do within our platform. Somebody who is not verified cannot. Like now, if you are verified, you should be able to list a product and sell your product. You should be able to list service and sell your service. For like I said, if you are a makeup artist, you can start listing makeup artistry services. You know, automatically it's give you. So that is. But those who are actually listing are those who are actually the vendors. Not every person who got verified is a vendor. Those who are actually selling are the vendors. So we want to see those who are actually selling, and we are going to be more interested in them. If you have promos, we have offers, we have anything, even if we have loans, anything to encourage them. These are the people who are interested in those who are doing business within the platform. Not every person. For instance, you want to say we're going to give a short loan to all the salesperson or vendors. We're not going to be giving that short loan. That you verify will not qualify you for a soft loan from us, maybe a loan of 500,000 to support your business. That you are verified is not enough. Verification is a gateway to doing the business, but those who are actually doing the business are the vendors. So these are the KPIs. We want to know those who are actually selling, and want to see how much transaction is going on within their profile.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. So far, these are all the questions we have. Some of the questions that we have, you've already answered. So hopefully we get to no more questions and answers. Thank you so much for your time, sir.
Thank you, Grace. Thank you very much. You did a good job.
Thank you, sir.
So what are the other teams who are looking for, who are waiting for? We have North. We have anybody from North? Anyone from North? Mr. Charles, you are on mute.
Charles is not
All right.
not.
Yeah, but I see, I saw.
I am not too. Aisha, I am not too. What do you mean I'm not?
If you are
know.
if you are not from North, we delete people from North, and you cannot be in two groups.
I'm from North, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
All right. Good evening, everyone. First of all, I want to say, sir, that the project is an interesting one when you go live, and the video you presented to us has kind of shed light on a lot of things that we're concerned about. And some of our questions have been answered via that video, and also listening to some other presenters was to answer some of our questions. So we're just going to pick some. On Wednesday, we met as a group and we had a lot of questions to ask, but then most of them has been answered. So we are just going to pick. The first one we want to talk about here is on the coverage, area of coverage of the CRM, or how wide the app should be. I noticed from what you're saying, it's supposed to be like international based. But then from the comments of one of the persons there, we noticed that so far we are working with Nsukka. So, sir, how wide do you want the CRM to, the project, the app to cover? And if you want it to be internationally big, do we have the back end capacity to handle such massive outputs? That's the first thing I want to ask.
Okay. Autonomous community is very big. You know what I mean, very big. The infrastructure is as big as Facebook. The autonomous community. I'm not talking about the CRM system, because people are going to tell us about CRM system. I'm going to talk about the one we've built. For the CRM system, you are going to tell us how big it's going to be, because that's why we hired you. So autonomous community is hosted on the cloud. It has the capacity to scale as we grow. Is hosted on German cloud, a very strong cloud, and is very strong. When you talk about scalability, you have the capacity to hold as many, even the whole world, when we grow. So we might not exit from our cloud base because we are growing. So that is how big it is. And we pick a sample space. You know, we decided to choose a sample of communities to test run our system. You know, that we decided to scale from, to test our pilot. What we're doing now is called pilot system of autonomous community, which is in Nsukka local government. So yeah, it's just pilot activities. That doesn't mean that autonomous community is Nsukka. Just because I'm from Nsukka local government, that's why I decided to take it from my local government. That's it. If I'm from London borough of Havering, where I live here, I can decide that autonomous community will be. This one we're talking about Nsukka will be here in London, where we'll be capturing doing our test running. But I decided to take it home. So, and it's as big as anything. So I don't know if I'm answering your question. I've told you
sure,
we have the capacity to empower business people. You know, looking at what is going, why we decided to actually build and make sure that our business infrastructure is strong and even better than Facebook is because over time we've seen what social media is no longer a playground for just chats. It's a business environment. And when we're launching our own, we decided to come up with a strong business infrastructure. If you look at TikTok, when they started, it was just for streaming video. I know how they are struggling to build this TikTok market because that is not part of their business plan when they are starting. But they've realized you can equally do business, can equally do sales within a social media platform. So they are spending a lot of money. So that's why our own, we are starting strongly with business. Then social activities is allowed, but we want where people can do serious business, do serious community management. That is the purpose. If you decide that it's only trending videos you want to be posting on autonomous committee, good and fine. If you decide that you are here for a strong business, we know that, for instance, in Nigeria, if you want to look for, let's say, a plumber, you might find it difficult to say plumber. So if you are a plumber and decided to be visible within your community, you can decide to, sell your services through us. If you are a farmer, which is selling yam, you can decide to sell your yam. Whatever business, as long as it's a business, that is, we're here to empower as many small and medium entrepreneurs, globally.
Okay, but thank you.
Starting from our place. Yeah. I'm listening.
On business and vendor process, I want to know, number one, what is the criteria for your vendor selection presently and how you'd want it in the CRM, criteria for vendor selection? And secondly, the present pain points that makes you want the CRM to address, although we have already touched part of it and other people respond. So those are the two questions I want to know.
See, we don't limit anybody. We don't look down on anybody. We are not gonna say it's because you have a shop in Ogbete market or Nsukka market or Alaba. That is not a criteria. The first which we said is you need to show interest that you want to do more, because the platform is such a way that if you get verified, it's going to open up more opportunities for you. You're going to open up, give you access to other things, access to sell product. So anybody can be a vendor as long as you have something you want to sell to the public. We give you that access. In such the way we protect our customers from fraudulent activities is that if you say you are selling something, you are selling a bicycle and you started listing bicycle, and selling bicycle, and people started ordering for bicycle and you don't deliver those bicycles. When somebody want to buy your product, the person will make payment in the platform. So when somebody pays and you don't deliver, we have a window period. If it's like, let's say, we give you, depending on where the product, your location, because once you are putting a location, you are listing a product, automatically the product will say the location where the product. For instance, if you are in Abuja now selling bicycle, the location will show that you are in Abuja. If I'm in Enugu and interested in that bicycle, then I know that is coming from Abuja. If I order for that bicycle, let's just say 1 week window for you to deliver. If it's not delivered after 1 week, we return money to the person who places order because you didn't deliver. And then we might block your account because we are not serious. Are you getting it? So these are the ways we might be doing checks and balances.
Okay, sir. Although as a business analyst, we may actually want to give a letter suggestion on that, sir, because it is always good for a vendor to have at least a market base first before going to business, so that to avoid what you just said, scamming people and fraud. But then, okay, so thank you, sir. I've had a response. But the next question
Yeah,
I want to ask.
I know, but businesses, like I said, is not only products, not only physical products. So somebody like me now, I teach. That is my business. And my business is registered. My business is registered in Nigeria, teaching, and my business is registered here in UK. And I'm teaching from my house. Are you getting it? So are you saying that I cannot come an autonomous community and start trying to sell my product because I don't have a shop in the Alaba market? No. As I am now, I can decide to be sending used shoes, used products to my sister in Nigeria to be selling from her house. Does it mean my sister cannot sell those products because she doesn't have a shop? No. So if you have the capacity, good and fine. The capacity is ability to deliver what you see you are doing. We're not interested in whether you have a shop. Your home can be your business address. In so many of my businesses, my business address is my house here. You know, I have some business I registered with outside office here in London. Then I have some business I registered with my name. Even this UniF, I've been running UniF for long from my house as the director. All my mail come to my house before I open up my external business office outside from my house. And government recognizes it. As long as nobody is complaining, even if I have an office and I collect money from you and I will not turn up, I will not teach anybody, that is fraud. Irrespective of whether I have an office base, external office base.
All right, thank you, sir. So the next question was actually mostly deliberated by our group members. So I just feel like let's ask you here to get clarification. Although you made a previous response, touch your light to it. So we're asking, why develop a customized CRM instead of working with an existing solution, CRM solutions like HubSpot, Zoho, and Salesforce?
Why develop? I didn't say we are developing. You know, I didn't say we are developing from the scratch, and I didn't say we are getting from the software as a service, SaaS. I did not say any of that. You know, in my capacity as a teacher, I know we have a lot of cloud-based SaaS like Zoho, Dynamics 365, SaaS. I know all of them, you know. But as a director or as a consultant in autonomous company, I don't know those things. So it's left for you to educate us in autonomous community, either to develop from the scratch or to use, which is reason why we are going to develop from the scratch. If you want us to develop from the scratch, or we have to use the SaaS if we are going to, everything is entirely from you. So we are waiting for your business case, telling us what to do.
Okay, thank you. The next question is on sponsors and investors, sir. So are we supposed to give room for sponsors in our CRM to queue into the business, or the stakeholders, the sponsors are already within the stakeholders available right now? Sponsors and investors.
Investors how?
And maybe partners that want to queue into the project, you know, the autonomous community something. So are we supposed to like make it visible within the CRM that like, it is possible they can reach out to you, contact or something? Or should we just...
That is what we call scope creep. When you are creeping outside the context of your project, we should be talking about CRM system. How you are going to develop a CRM system that is going to solve a problem. If you want to, if you are an investor, or if you have investors, I want to talk about that. You can reach autonomous community privately as a private investor to tell them you are interested in partnering or you are interested in investing. If they are interested in investors at this moment, they might consider your proposal and start working with you. But I cannot tell you in this project whether we need investors or not, because that might be another project. And based on privacy and things, there's things we cannot disclose here. So when you talk about privacy, so I might disclose some things here, and the owners of autonomous community might lock me up.
Okay, yeah, thank you. So we responding to, during the video, we found out that the autonomous community will interact with other apps like social media platforms and APIs. So what flows, how would the workflow of the platform connection between the autonomous community and these other APIs and social media platform, how would it be like? How would it look like?
Yeah, this is not a part of this, it's still out of scope, but just because of so much kind of you are interested in a lot of things, well, autonomous community, we have this kind of integration whereby if you're in Facebook and if you want to join autonomous community, somebody can send you a link and you just join automatically. You don't need to start racing from the scratch. You know, we are doing integration that if you have Facebook account during the registration, you don't need to start typing. All you need to do is press Facebook button in autonomous community registration, and automatically you'll be onboarded in autonomous community. So we can LinkedIn, autonomous community, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and yeah, and Google. So all this will have that capacity. We equally have the capacity to integrate the incoming CRM system with autonomous community, so that once somebody press the button, I want to verify, I want to request for verification, automatically the autonomous community will go and create an account for you in the CRM system. So the sales team do not need to go and start registering you manually. But this is not part of this for now. This might be, you know, maybe it's other projects as the autonomous community is scaling. For now, what we just want is to have a CRM system, so we can even start storing our customers and their data safely in a very safe location, not on Excel, and not only, yeah, that doesn't mean we are not going to have like WhatsApp group if we need to, but we want safe storage of contacts, which is very important data for us, because we know we are data company. So we plan to make sure that we are compliant in all the data regulation when it comes to data governance.
All right, sir. Still have about 2 more to go. Okay, since the platform is to be global ecosystem, so we want to know what international transaction requirements will it have? Like, to say, for example, will it support multi-currency from different ways, or is it just one currency system would you prefer to use?
Yeah, we have the capacity of multi-currency, but it depends on how fast we're scaling. If we're scaling fast, we can, say bring dollars. But for now, because we're test running in Nigeria, any business you want to do, anything is in Naira, not in dollar, not in anything. Until we're outside Nigeria, then that's when we know that we officially become multinational. We might say we have different, we can manage different currencies. In your country, we might say, yeah, in your country, you can use Naira, but our back end or currency or our global currency can be dollar. Wherever you make, we can convert it, but we might decide we're going to use only dollar globally. But till we get there, for now, we are only in Nigeria trying to test run our system. So we're using Naira to test run the system.
All right, thank you. That's all for now from us. Thank you so much, sir, for the responses.
Okay. Okay. Agatha, I can see you raising your Antonia. So, Antonia.
Good evening. Yes, sir. So, oh my God. Sorry, there's no light right now, so this is the brightest I can go. Speaking of the payments, are we going to integrate a payment gateway like Flutterwave or Paystack to the CRM?
No, we don't integrate it in the CRM. We already have that integrated in Autonomous Community. We have more than enough payment gateways like Flutterwave, Stripe, Paystack, PayPal. We already have all those things integrated in Autonomous Community. So, but I don't think, well, if you say there is need for Autonomous Community to integrate that in the CRM system and can give us a good reason why we should do that, we are going to buy the idea.
Okay, sir. All right.
So anything, as long as it's a CRM system, we don't know anything about CRM system. Once we've hired you people as consultants to help us scale our business through the adoption of, any way you feel the CRM system is going to help us during your business case, let us know.
All right, sir. No problem.
Yeah. So, thank you, the North people, Mr. Charles. Thank you very much. And it's time to welcome the people from South, the Oye people.
Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Ijoma Benjamin Okeke. So I'll be representing the South group as one of the BAs. Although most of my questions have been answered, but then I actually want to throw this question in terms of governance and business rules. do you think, sir, that return policy will be accommodated in your business rules?
Yeah, return policies who's going to be accommodated. So if somebody orders a pair of trousers and you send the person a shirt, of course, we're going to support. We're not really going to, well, that's a fraud. You are going to, the person should be able to return it, and the person selling it should be able to bear the cost of all the returns, and we're going to ban you. And if you make noise, we'll take you to court for trying to defraud people through our platform.
Okay. Fine. Okay. So do you have other priorities under the governance, the business rules? Do you have priorities?
Under the governance, how? Under the governance, how?
Under the business rules.
As it contains, as it regards the CRM, because we're talking about CRM.
Okay, I wanted to know some of your business rules so that we can incorporate it when we, when we are trying to get the performance and the quality, also the security.
Yeah, the business rules is making sure we have we're highly compliant in terms of data regulation. Need to be highly compliant, data regulation compliant at the highest level. Yeah.
Okay. Then again, I don't know if you reverse this question back to me, but I would like to know if you have what does success look to you in terms of simultaneous support, the CRM support for simultaneous users. Do you have a range of number that you say, oh yeah, with this number, I'm fine with that, or we are fine with that? Like maybe 500 simultaneous users, or like 1,000 or 200 or 300?
Yeah, for now, we are not, we plan to scale as many, want as many vendors as possible. We don't have a benchmark, or we don't have a target for now, because we are still test running, we are still on a pilot scale. So yeah, so all those, that one can come later, might after test running the system, then we can say in this country, this is our target. But for now, that is our priority.
Okay, so I'm a bit, most of my questions have been answered, just like I said, but I'm a bit worried about logistics, especially in Nigeria. So I feel it might also affect sales. So I'm looking at a customer, I know it's a B2B. So I don't know if the logistics, I don't know what plans you have with logistics, because assuming I'm an end user and I stay in maybe Oka, and I've bought a product from maybe Edobala, and maybe I've bought that product for maybe 100 naira or something like that, and I may be paying maybe about 3,000 or 5,000 to bring it to me. I'm feeling that it might make me not to buy in as much as I need that from Edobala. How do you hope to manage this, or what do you expect, or your plans about this?
If you come to Nigeria, we have e-commerce companies like Jumia and I bought something on Jumia so many times, and the vendor was in Lagos and was delivered to me in Enugu so many times. So, and a lot of people are delivery logistics in Nigeria is already improving. It's just partnering. Even if we are not establishing our own delivery company, we have trusted delivery companies. So all over, there are so many of them. So I don't think delivery is going to be a hindrance if we are serious in our business, because we will have lots of delivery companies out there to partner with, and we can equally set up our own delivery company to handle it if we are scaling.
Yeah, good. So, okay, for now that you've not said, so it's a plan. Do you want that to be accommodated? But notwithstanding, I would like to know if door-to-door delivery will be part of what you are looking at, because you say it has improved. So I'm looking at door-to-door delivery. I'm seeing it as a risk because one, the security, and two, the roads might be bad and it might increase the amount the person will pay. So if we are saying we are using maybe DHL or the local, I don't know other ones. So I believe those ones have been working for now. Like people will now go there to pick the product than having a door-to-door delivery. So I'm looking at the door-to-door delivery as a big challenge at the moment. So would you want maybe us to start with maybe delivering on site on maybe a particular location?
I don't think delivery is I don't think Nigeria is that backward. Moreover, autonomous communities is not in Nigeria, but because we're talking about Nigeria, but I don't think Nigeria is that so backward in terms of logistics, because there are so many of them. People all the time who have, in most transport companies in Nigeria are even operating delivery, like even Peace Mass Transit. If you want to deliver something to Nsukka from Enugu within a short period of time, it's already in Nsukka. So you want to partner with delivery companies, then we'll decide how to do it. If the person who is buying does not have a good address, then you can go to delivery company and pick it up. So I don't know what you're talking about, as if Nigeria is it's like stone age. I don't think that is a challenge, to us. Am I making points here, people? Is Nigeria that so backward? No?
No, not at all.
Door sales here, like
Are getting better.
We have courier services that do door-to-door sales over here. Like they'll bring your products down to where you are, and you just have to pay. If you really want that product, you like the product very well, that you really want it, you will spend the money for it.
So what people are here, most people, their concern is the trusted vendor. If the vendor is trusted, forget about it. People are going to be buying from you. But why people are not, what is scaling in Nigeria, from my own research, what is scaring people from buying from social media is that most of the social medias we are using, they are not protecting you. If you are buying, it's at your own risk. If you got defrauded, you're on your own. But these are things we think we can handle. This gap is what we think we can bridge the gap, so that somebody can buy and get product. Because even if you buy and the person do not deliver, be rest assured you are getting your money back with a sorry from us. I'm still waiting. I don't know whether the South have just disappeared. Okay, I think the South people just disappeared.
No, I think maybe it's a network issue. I don't think it's true. Maybe you're having a network glitch.
But it shouldn't be one person. It's the only one person that is in South.
For the business analyst.
Okay, Rebecca, you are raising here. It's not a business, it's a team.
Okay, good evening, sir. Thank you very much for the briefing us on the autonomous community. It's been like I've really come to understand what it really does. But my question, I just have like two questions. So the first question I have is this: do you have like any data, like already, just like you said, that what you currently do is collecting data on an Excel sheet, right? So do you have any existing data that you want to be integrated in the CRM? That's one question. And the second question is, what security measures have you put in place to make sure that you don't have fake vendors in your community? For instance, when a customer gets a product, is it that the customer receives the product from the community and then confirms that he or she has received the product and is okay before the community makes payments to the vendor?
If the person delivers to you, if you use a delivery company, once delivered to you, the delivery company will always confirm delivery. So if there's no delivery happen, there will the customer will always confirm. You know, so if we give like a window, like let's say 5 or let's say 4 days window. After the window and the customer do not come to tell us that I have not received my product, there is no complaint. We assume, because we have a lot of nonchalant customers, as soon as they get their product, they will not do any other thing, they just go their way. So after 5 days, you customer who made order, you not receive the order, and you have not complained that you not receive the order, we assume we will not. But yeah, if you just come back and say you not receive the order, then meaning that you've come back to request for your pay. Are you getting it? Investigation will be carried out and your money will automatically be returned to you. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
So yeah, because the money will be in the escrow. When somebody, if you pay now, the vendor is not getting the money until the product is delivered. That is what Amazon is doing. That is the general rule in e-commerce. It's not a new technology, it's not a new idea, it's not a new concept, it's just a basic concept in e-commerce.
All right. And then the second question, sir.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Okay, I already asked, but let me repeat. I said, is there any data, like any existing data that you want to be integrated in the CRM?
Like for now, I told you the stage we are. We are told we were testing our system. So yeah, we can just have skeletal vendor data at the moment, but it doesn't stop us from building our CRM system. Even if we don't have any data, we can build our system without any data, waiting to use it.
All right, thank you, sir. That's all from my end for now.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, sorry, I couldn't hear you. I don't know if it was my internet that knocked me off.
Yeah, your network.
Okay, for now, I think I'm okay with the questions. And most of them have been answered. Thank you very much for your
Okay.
response.
All right. And thank you everyone who participated. So I think, because before now, I believe so many of us do not know that Autonomous Community existed as a company. So many of us do not know we have a platform. So many of us do not know we have a mobile app. But I think it's clear for you to know we are a company. You know, though we are still at the early stage, but we are a fully fledged registered company with operations. And yeah, these are one of the projects. We have a lot of projects going on in Autonomous Community, not only CRM system, but this is the one you find yourself. And yeah, thank you for being part of us. If you have any more ideas that can help us grow, then you can suggest that outside the project. We welcome contribution, you know, outside the project. Don't add it on your project. If you add it on your project, it's going to be a scope creep. But outside the project, you want to bring some investors or you want to invest, you can come outside the project. We can talk about if you want to be a vendor outside the CRM system. I've told you how to become a vendor. Just register and press request verification, and we know that you are a potential vendor and we'll treat you as such. So thank you. You can always come back to ask me questions. Like as a teacher, I told you that initial requirement gathering does not mean final requirement gathering. You can always ask for verification. I do not understand this. You'll be clarified. Or the purpose why we have the general is because a lot of people are confused. So we decided if we start treating it one by one, it might delay the project. While a lot of people are busy, they don't know where to start. And I think this is enough to clear our mind and give us this a quick acceleration in our various projects camp. So thank you, and we'll see in the classroom and other places we meet.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
And my colleagues, Odinaka and Mesoma, I want to say thank you for joining in this requirement gathering. Yeah. So, yeah. Odinaka has been part of the ecosystem for a long while now. And yeah, so she's equally a super AI engineer. So, yeah. And that's it. That's all I can say. I'm not going to say, if you want to know her more, you already hear, you talk to her, ask her about what. I don't talk about people. I don't want to breach the protocol. Mesoma here has been part of the ecosystem, the project manager, and the top AI engineer as well. So you can see that Autonomous Community were a model. Yeah, and we have so many other back-end engineers that are not here because I don't think their services are needed here because they are engineers. We were speaking on their behalf. When there is need for them, you see them. So thank you, and good night rest. I don't know. Do you want to, Odinaka and Miss, do you want to say anything?
Thank you, sir. There's nothing. But they can always ask us. We're available
Sorry,
anytime. Our DM is open. I think I will say hi in the group so that people know me, so that if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me.
Okay, should be added in our project groups and elevated to the status of admin so that you can have easy access to all of them. You need them, any question. So it's not only me that have the capacity to deal with your issues. We have a lot of people here that can deal with your issues. So yeah, so I would love if you can go and bug them the way you bug me, because all of us are in this company. Thank you. And yeah, tomorrow, what do we have tomorrow? Project status updates. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I hope tomorrow we're not gonna have the risk of confused. We don't know what we are doing. That's why we've not done anything. So I hope you are going to capture it in one of your deliverables, what you have achieved this week. You managed to have your initial requirement gathering, you've been clarified, you are proceeding to requirement documentation and analysis, and these. Yeah. So that's it. And see you guys. If I see you guys there, if you see me, you might not see me in the meeting tomorrow, but the meeting must surely hold. If you don't see me there, you might see Mesoma there, or you might see any of our admin boards. You might see Odenaka there. Anybody can see any of us there. So what I'm saying that is not only me that you are going to be seeing in various meetings. We have other people here. Like, yeah, this is autonomous community project. So you might see other people to ask you project status update, to give them updates on what you've done and how we're progressing. So thank you, and I'm sorry we take more than required. It's late, but yeah. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Good night. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Good night. Thank you, sir. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Good
sir.
night, good night, good night.
Yeah.